There is a new documentary rewriting the narrative on Black men's mental health through honest conversation, healing, and hope. It's called The Blackprint, a journey of thought, growth, and thriving in Black manhood. And it's written and produced by Dr. Majola Omole. It brings together Black men of different generations. You're seeing some scenes of the documentary right here for an intimate roundtable on identity and vulnerability. And it all premieres tomorrow at the TIFF Bell Lightbox. So ahead of that, we thought we better have Dr. Omole in to talk about it. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming in so early, and most importantly, congratulations.
Thank
on
you.
The premiere. How are you feeling about things tomorrow night?
I'm nervous, but that's part of me. Yes.
Well, it's an important moment. Is it the Blackprint is the name? What is the Blackprint you're trying to map out with this documentary?
What we're trying to do is create a space for something that's long overdue, which is to get Black men together to talk about some of the struggles that Black men face raised in Canada. And so we know that when we look at the stats, they're more than their broader population to have a higher rates of moderate to severe depression and anxiety, and half of them only get treatment compared to their white male counterparts. So really is to start to develop this conversation, especially with our young people. I'm a solo mom of a 5-year-old boy, and part of just I had quite a lot of fear raising him and trying to understand what the world is like for them. And more kids are becoming more online. And so we need to start dismantling some of the negative association that we have with Black men and really trying to steer the conversation so they can develop their own Blackprint on how to grow and thrive into successful men.
It's interesting how you've built this documentary as a cinematic experience, as a film, but also a safe healing space. You talk about these conversations that are not being had among Black men. Why not?
Well, I would say this probably about men in general.
For sure.
Don't sit around talking about their feelings.
You said the stats bear out even more prominent within the Black male community.
Exactly. And so, I'm a Black person, and as part of my organization, the Black Physician of Ontario, we spend a lot of time teaching healthcare providers on how to provide culturally safe care. But we also need to take the conversation into our communities, into the broader community, so we can start recognizing patterns of what the silent suffering. What came out that was really powerful for me is like a lot of young, as these men now, as when they were young, there was a lot of suffering, a lot of silent suffering. And us having those conversations and for them to feel that they can talk about it, that it's okay to talk about your feelings, that doesn't make you cast you in a certain light, but that this is part of how you become successful and thrive in this society is to talk about what you're going through and seek help when it's needed.
So let's give people watching some examples. I mentioned at the heart of this really is this roundtable discussion where the men open up. And so this is an example of one of the things they're talking about. This is how they address the issue of loss. Let's listen to a little bit here.
When kind of like the roadmap to where you want to go is ripped apart, you're forced to figure it out you're on your own. So yeah, I felt lost and directionless.
There you go. You're really vulnerable there. Wrestling with that you're in the film, yes. Yeah. In terms of on laws. And then another aspect, which we'll come back to. So this is dealing with marriages and the challenges of keeping a marriage going. So let's listen to that together.
What we've learned and what I've learned being with her is that this is a choice, a daily choice. And love can be a choice because you can fall out of love. You know what I mean? The feeling can go away, but you got to make those decisions every day to, grow together and learn to love each other more every day.
So there you go. Marriage, loss, and what other things what other issues are you featuring in this documentary coming to the fore?
Parenting, how they've rewritten their own blueprint, Blackprint, for parenting, differing from how they were parented, and just talking about the trials that they've had as becoming professional Black men, the things that they've gone through, and just bringing just like a community for them to heal and to create a community. Because I think oftentimes we talk about the loneliness epidemic, it's because we've lost our way when it comes to community.
So this is a documentary, facts, truth as part of that, but it's also, you talk about transformative. How so? What are you hoping to change with the Blackprint?
What I'm hoping to change, and what our organization BPO is hoping to change, is that we all, as a broader society, have a change both systemically, but also in our community. That we start asking people and we start having conversations, and this is the beginning of the conversation, but that we grow it out and we partner what we're doing in terms of, healthcare and our learning and our CMEs, and we partner with community outreach so we can create a society where Black young boys grow into, thriving, successful Black men.
It all gets its premiere tomorrow at TIFF Bell Lightbox right in Toronto. And where else could people, obviously, if they're in Toronto, wonderful, can see it themselves. Will there be an opportunity to see it more broadly?
There will be an opportunity to have it. Hopefully, goal is to have it air on some TV stations, but we definitely will have another screening of it in the coming months.